Hello everyone, my name is Sarafi and I'm happy to meet you all, and today we have the new selection pack, Struggle in Wonderland. Let's take a look and see what we've got in here. Alright, so first up we have Malice Q Hearts Cryptor. This is a Link 3 Cybers monster. With 2,500 attack points, it requires 3 monsters, including a Malice monster. As a quick effect, you can target one of your banished Malice cards, shuffle it into the deck. If you do, banish one card on the field without targeting. While this card points to a monster, this effect and its activation cannot be negated. That's really, really good. So, very powerful form of interruption. Should be quite devastating. If this card is banished, you can pay 900 life points to special summon this card and double its attack points. Great. So it's 5,000 attack beater forever. That works out. Other URs in the box, we got reprints of Draco Berserker the Tenny, Diabolantis the Menacing Mantis, and that's it. Okay, so only 2 reprints. Wow, Malice White Rabbit, Malice Dormouse, Malice March Hare, Malice in Underground. Really? So one of the extra deck monsters, 3 of the main deck monsters, and the field spell. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 URs. Is that more than Tenny? Or Tenpai? I think that might be more than Tenpai. Tenpai has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tenpai does have 5 URs as well, but yeah, no, I guess one of their URs was an extra deck monster, so yeah, it's about the same level of greed as Tenpai. Should be interesting. Okay. Alright. Next up we have Battle Wasp Grand Partisan the Revolution. Level 12. 3,000 attack, 2,000 defense. 1 tuner plus 1 non-tuner. Cannot be destroyed by card effects. Insect synchro monsters you control gain 200 attack points for each of your banished insect monsters. If this card is banished, you can special summon it. Then you can destroy cards your opponent controls up to the number of your banished insect monsters. Then inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each card destroyed. Cool. So you can just banish this card and then pop everything. Excellent. All right. Next up, we have Tenyi Spirit Mula Adhara. Level 8, 3,000 attack, 0 defense. 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuners. If this card is synchro summoned and 2 or more weird monsters are in your graveyard and or banishment, you can add a field spell from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect of Tenyi Spirit Mula Adhara once per turn. While a non-effect monster is on the field, this card gains these effects. Cannot be destroyed by an opponent's card effects. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects, and it can make a second attack during each battle phase. Technically speaking, you could use this to search your Malice and Underground. So if you want to play Tenyi Malice, that could be a thing. More likely it's going to be Sword Soul with Tenyi Infinity, which I assume is in the box somewhere. Malice P White Rabbit. You take no damage from battles involving Malice Link monsters that point to this card. You can only use each of the effects of Malice P White Rabbit once per turn. If this card is no more special summon, you can set 1 Malice Trap from your deck with a different name than the cards in your graveyard. And if this card is banished, you can pay 300 life points to special summon it. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except Link monsters. That's a thing that all of the Malice cards do, by the way. They all have the ability to revive themselves if they are banished. Pretty decent effect. And being able to set a Malice Trap from your deck is also very good, because you can activate all the Malice Trap cards the turn that they're set. Okay. Next up we have Malice P Dormouse, level 3, 900 attack, 300 defense. Malice Link monsters this card points to cannot be destroyed by card effects. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. During your main phase, you can activate this effect, banish a Malice monster from your deck. Also, for the rest of the turn, Malice monsters you control gain 600 attack points. If this card is banished, you can pay 300 life points, special summon it. Also, you cannot special summon from their extra deck for the rest of the turn except Link monsters. Good enough. Next up, we have Tenyi Spirit Tsuruya. That is unfortunate. There are only 3 Tenyi cards in this box, and 2 of them are URs. It's incredible. Level 4, Wyrm Tuner Monster. If you control a Wyrm monster or a face-up non-effect monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard as material for a Wyrm Synchro monster, you can special summon a Tenyi Link monster from your extra deck, but it cannot be used as Link material. Then you lose life points equal to its Link rating times 1,000. So, one of the biggest ways that you can use this card is it will allow you to... So, first of all, it's a level 4 Tuner monster, which means that if your Sword Soul monster gets negated, like Mogi, you can still special summon this card, and then this card can be used as a tuner monster for your level 4 or level 6 Wyrm monster. That's helpful. But it also allows you to get access to your Draco Berserker, or like your regular Berserker of the Tenny, the Link 3 with 3,000 attack points. The reason why you want to do that is because it's a non-effect monster. So it turns on all your Tenny cards without needing you to play a bunch of Tenny monsters, so you can focus on Sword Soul. Seems like a really good effect. Next up, we have Liberator Ito. This card seems terrible, but maybe I'm missing something. It's a level 8 with 4,000 attack points and 0 defense points. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned from your hand or your graveyard by paying half your life points, while your opponent has a monster card in their field or in their graveyard with an effect that activates in the hand or the monster zone in response to a card or effect activation. So, basically, either you get hand trapped or your opponent has a negate, and it lets you special summon this card by doing that. You can only special summon Liberator Ito once per turn this way. This card's special summon cannot be negated. This face-up card cannot be used as material for any fusion, synchro, exceed, or link summon. Also, during your turn only, it is unaffected by monster effects activated on your opponent's field. So basically, this seems like a blind second beat stick card, which is weird. I don't know what the point of that is. Are you going to search this? Are you going to mill it? Maybe? Seems like a lot of effort for just 4,000 attack points, even if it's unaffected. So yeah, I feel like probably not going to play this card. Malice P. Marcher, level 3, 600 attack, 300 defense. Your opponent cannot target Malice Link monsters that point to this card with card effects. You can only use each effect of Malice P. Marcher once per turn. During the main phase of this card is in your hand, you can banish one other Malice card from your hand to graveyard if you do special in this card. If this card is banished, you can pay 300 life points, then target one of your Malice monsters and add it to your hand. This card does not special summon itself. It just lets you return one of your other Malice monsters to your hand, which is not very good. Armed Rebellion. Normal spell card. Special summon one insect monster with 1,000 or less attack from your hand or deck. Then if you special summon from the deck, send one monster you control to the graveyard. Also, you cannot special summon from the deck for the rest of this turn except insect monsters. If a face-up insect synchro monster you control is destroyed by a battle or card effect while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card to add one summoning swarm from your deck to your hand. You can only activate one Armed Rebellion per turn. Okay, so what is this card for? This card is for Resonance Insect, which I assume has been reprinted. Yes. Resonance Insect, level 4, 1,000 attack, 700 defense. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add one level 5 or higher insect monster from your deck to your hand. This card literally says, Armed Rebellion literally says, trigger Resonance Insect from your deck, which is really, really strong. And then that will let you draw your Battle Wasp Rapier of the Onslaught, which is all you need. So, fantastic. It's a searchable Simoon the Poison Wind. And one of the biggest problems with Blackwings has always been that Simoon is not really all that searchable. They have to play Small World, which is bad because it banishes a card from their hand, and then Simoon has to banish another card from their hand. Alright. Great. Good card. Malice and Underground. Field spell. When this card is activated, you can banish one Malice card from your deck, hand, or graveyard. While 3 or more of your Malice trap cards with different names are banished, Malice Link monsters you control gain 3,000 attack points. So that means your Q Cypher, if it revives itself, it doubles its attack points to 5,000, then it gains 3,000 attack points. That means it has 8,000 attack points. While you control a Malice Link monsters, your opponent monster can only target Malice Link monsters for attacks. You can only activate Malice and Underground once per turn. Cool card. Next up, we have Delta of Invitation, which is a really interesting card for them to add right now. It's a field spell. When this card is activated, you can send one level 5 or higher zombie monster from your deck to the graveyard. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. If a zombie monster is on the field, you can special summon a token, which is level 5. And if a monster is added from the graveyard to the hand, while this card is in the graveyard, you can add this card to your hand. You can only activate one Delta of Invitation per turn. This card is actually really good for specifically Vendreads, because it gives you a token, which the token doesn't really help you all that much, except for exactly Link summoning, Synchro summoning. I guess you could fusion summon with it if you wanted to, but really, a level 5 token is really good for ritual summoning. Now, granted, the monster that you want to summon is level 6. That's a little bit awkward, but this is still a very, very useful card. And then it also lets you mill... when you send a level 5 or higher zombie monster from your deck to the graveyard, you can ritual summon all of the Vendread ritual monsters from your graveyard. This basically draws you a ritual monster that you can summon from the graveyard. It's really good. Okay, let's see. Alright. The other 2 Malice Link monsters are super rares, I guess. Malice Q Red Ransom. Link 3 requires 2 or more effect monsters. 2 or more monsters, including a mouse monster. 2300 attack points. While this card points to a monster, the original attack and defense of all effect monsters your opponent controls are switched. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. If this card is special summon, you can add 1 Malice spell card from your deck to your hand. And if this card is banished, you can pay 900 life points, special summon it, then you can banish 1 Cyberse monster from your deck. That's insane. So it triggers your Malice cards from the deck, and then it could also banish any Cyberse monster. So if there's some other Cyberse monster that you want to banish for some reason, you could do so. Very, very powerful card. Has lots of implications. Should be pretty good as a one-of. Then we have Malice Q White Binder. This is a Link 3 that requires 2 or more monsters, including a Malice monster. If this card is special summon, you can target up to 3 cards in any graveyards and banish them. This is how you banish the trap cards from your graveyard so that you can trigger your field spell. During your main phase, you can set 1 Malice trap from your deck or graveyard. If this card is banished, you can pay 900 life points, special summon it, then you can draw 1 card. So you would typically, so what you're going to do is you're going to Link summon this card, you're going to set 1 of your traps, you're not going to activate the first effect. Then you banish Malice White Binder with 1 of your traps to activate it. She comes back, and when she comes back, you banish all of the traps from your graveyard and draw a card, which is fine. Okay. Alright, new card that I've never seen before. Horned Brute Carnivorous. Level 6 Dinosaur Synchro Tuner Monster. Fire. Requires 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuners. During the main or battle phase, you can quick effect immediately after effect resolves. Synchro summon 1 dinosaur monster you control using this card you control. Interesting. When a monster declares an attack, you can special summon 1 dinosaur monster from your hand, ignoring its summoning conditions. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of the turn except dinosaur monsters. Special summoning from hand, ignoring summoning conditions, is interesting. It only does work on dinosaurs, but I mean that lets you pull out your UCT, which is really cool, actually. And you can do it on either player's attack. Okay. Yeah, this is an interesting card. I think this card could be pretty decent. The only question is, what dinosaur deck is going into level 6? I guess this is probably for Jirax. It's fire, so I would assume so. Heavy Cavalry of the Indestructible Insects. Level 7 fusion monster that requires a level 5 or higher insect monster plus 1 insect monster. Cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. If all face-up monsters you control are insects, as a quick effect you can target up to 2 monsters on the field, including an insect monster you control, and banish them. You can only use each effect once per turn. Okay, so this card lets you actually trigger your Grand Partisan. You can banish your Grand Partisan during your opponent's turn. That's actually really good. It remains to be seen how easy Battle Wasp will have access to fusion monsters, but at least we know how we're going to trigger this card now. I like it. Motor Kaiser, level 5 Dark Machine Monster, 2000 attack, 1400 defense. You can reveal this card in your hand immediately after effect resolves, normal summon 1 Dark Machine Monster. So contribute summon itself after you've already normal summoned. If you target 1 monster you control, destroy it, then you can special summon an engine token in attack position. You can only use each effect once per turn. Targeting a monster you control and destroys it. That makes it sound like this is supposed to be used in Mech Lords. Interesting. Are Mech Lords like even close to playable at all? Probably not. I would imagine they are not good at all. So it's interesting, but probably not going to see any play. Alright, here's the card you guys are here for. Battle Wasp Rapier the Onslaught. Level 5, 1900 attack, 0 defense. If you control no face-up monsters, or the only face-up monsters you control are insect monsters, you can discard 1 other insect monster, place 1 Battle Wasp Win from your deck, face up in your spell and trap zone, then special summon this card from your hand. Also, you cannot special summon from the extract for the rest of the turn except insect monsters. You can banish this card from your graveyard, reduce the level of 1 insect monster you control by 1. You can only use each effect once per turn. Alright. So, this card is basically Simoon. There's a couple of key differences. First of all, it special summons itself, which is much better than normal summoning it, because you can place it in defense position if you need to. Secondly, you discard a card instead of banishing a card, which is much, much better. And thirdly, you can use this effect even if you control other monsters, which is very, very useful. So yeah, overall, it's just a better version of Blackwing, Simoon the Poison Wind in every way, which is funny because Crow and Shinji are best friends in the Arc V anime. All right, where is Battle Wasp Wind so I can tell you guys what this card does? Oh, here it is. Battle Wasp Wind, continuous spell card, twice per turn. If a Battle Wasp monster is normal or special summoned to your field except during the damage step, you can target one of them. Add one Battle Wasp monster with less attack than that monster from your deck to your hand. Once per turn, you target one insect monster you control with a level. This turn you can treat it as a tuner if it is used as sacred material. You can only activate one Battle Wasp Wind per turn. Okay. So, this is an interesting take on Black Whirlwind. For starters, it is a soft twice per turn. So if you have 2 copies of Battle Wasp Wind, you can trigger it 4 times. It also has a soft once on getting tuner monsters. It says you can only activate one of them per turn, but you can play one of them directly from your deck with Rapier of the Onslaught, and if you do that, that's not activate again. So you'll still be able to activate one from your hand. Cool idea. Definitely, and it triggers off of special summons, not just normal summons, which makes it significantly better than Black Whirlwind. So I like the card a lot, and I think that it's going to be interesting to see what kind of combos people can come up with that. Alright, back to the order. Malice P. Cheshire Cat. Level 3, 1500 attack, 300 defense. Any monster destroyed by a battle with a Malice Link monster that points to this card is banished. During your main phase, you can banish one Malice card from your hand, then you can draw 2 cards. If this card is banished, you can pay 300 life points, special summon it. Also, you cannot special effects direct for the rest of the turn except Link monsters. Actually, Chessy Cat reminds me that you can play, because these monsters are all dark, right? They're all dark Cyberse monsters. Yes, they are all dark Cyberse monsters. You can play Allure of Darkness in this deck. And then when you Allure of Darkness, you draw 2, and you banish one of your cards from your hand, and then you just special summon it. That's actually absurd. That's actually, like, better than when you played Allure of Darkness in Thunder Dragons, when Thunder Dragons was good. That's insane, actually. So you basically get to play Pot of Greed, and it's Pot of Greed as an extender. That hurts to think about. Is Allure isn't once per turn, is it? No, it is literally just Pot of Greed with an extender. Okay, Malice is gonna be insane. All right, cool. Chessy Cat is basically 3 more copies of Allure, right? Supply Soldier of the Indestructible Insects. This is a level 5 insect monster, so you can search this card off of your Residence Insect and then use it as fusion material to summon your fusion monster. When an insect monster's effect is activated as a quick effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then if you activate this effect in response to your opponent's effect activation, negate that effect. Also, until the end of your next turn after this effect resolves, you cannot special summon from the extra deck except insect monsters. During your main phase, you can fusion summon one insect fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field. Okay, so this card just draws itself, and then it draws itself off of Residence Insect with Armed Rebellion, and then it just uses itself as fusion material. That's insane, actually. That makes it really easy to get Battle Wasps live with their fusion monster, so cool. That should be really good, actually. Easy one of, because it's really searchable. Dragolithia Kunzite, level 8, Earth Dragon Monster, 0 attack, 0 defense. If this card is in your hand, you can send one level 7 or higher normal monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard. If you do special summon this card, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one normal monster in your graveyard and special summon it in defense position. You can only use one Kunzite effect per turn, only once that turn. Okay, so I've seen that this card gets used in Primites. It should be interesting to see like if this is enough to make Primite Dark Magician or Primite Red Eyes actually good. Like they're on the cusp. Primite Blue Eyes kind of like overshadows everything. But I feel like Primite Dragoon could be decent. You just need a little bit more support. Twin Pillars of Ice. Quick play spell card. Special summon 2 Ice Pillar tokens, level 4 Aqua monsters with 1900 attack and 1200 defense in defense position. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn. Wow, that's rough. That's a rough restriction. Okay. I guess there's no restriction on what you can do with the tokens. You're just not allowed to special summon for the extra deck for the whole turn. During your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Immediately after effect resolves, normal summon a water monster. Okay, so this is used as tribute material? What high-level water monster are we trying to summon? It's not good enough to be a UR. Interesting. Hold on. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Give me just a second. I'm checking to see what water monsters are in this box. Triangle Dragon of the Dark Deep. Level 10. 2100 attack, 3100 defense. But its effect activates when it's special summoned, so you're not going to summon this with your quick play spell. That's it. And then Ice Doll, which is level 2. So they literally printed this Twin Pillars of Ice card, which is clearly meant to allow you to tribute summon a level 8 ice monster, water monster. And they didn't give us any new water monsters to use it with. What is this for? I'm so confused. Okay, whatever. Let's look at the other Ice Doll cards. Maybe we'll figure it out. Ice Doll Mirror. Send one water monster from your hand or field to the graveyard. Special summon one monster from your hand or deck with the same name as a water monster you control. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of the turn after this card resolves except water monsters. You can banish this card from your graveyard, add one Ice Doll from your deck or graveyard to your hand. You can only use each effect once per turn. Okay, so this card lets you special summon an Ice Doll and then also add another Ice Doll from your deck to your hand. So what is Ice Doll? You can discard one other water monster to special summon this card from your hand. If this card is normal or special summon, you can add one water spellcaster monster from your deck to your hand. There are no water spellcasters in this box. What is this? What is this? Am I missing something? Is this like support for an existing deck? Hold on. Ice Doll. What is this? What is this random nonsense? I don't understand what these cards are for. Okay, hold on. Let's go to the TCG. Alright, TCG meta. Alright, filter by hold on. Water and min level 7. Sort by popularity. Bunch of synchro monsters, Abystus, Horus, Coelacanth, Mulinglacia, Regenesis Sage, which special summons itself. There are literally no like title. No one is playing Tribute Summon Water in anything. What is this for? I'm so confused. What water spellcaster are there? How many water spellcasters are even in the game? It's not really a common union. Let's see. Water and spellcaster. 74 cards. Probably all of them ice barriers. Okay, Regenesis Sage is one of them. Okay, maybe this is a Regenesis support card. We haven't gotten Regenesis yet, so that's weird. The new Makonko card is Nini the Mirror Makonko. I don't think that one's the new one. Yeah, no, that one was released in 2023. Okay. Yeah, a bunch of Ice Barrier cards. Valmonica, I guess, if you want to search the Valmonica monster. It's literally just a bunch of Ice Barrier cards. Dragentail Phimina? Huh. Okay, Phimina's a really good card, certainly. I'm not disputing that, but you don't need to tribute summon it. Okay. Alright, I'm going to stop because this video is already long enough, and it's 4 o'clock in the morning. But I don't understand this. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add one Ice Stall Mirror from your deck to your hand. Okay, so Ice Stall lets you search Ice Stall Mirror. Ice Stall Mirror lets you search Ice Stall. It's a cool idea, but what is it for? I have no idea. Okay. Tenyi Infinity. Look at the artwork on this card. It's fantastic. Field spell. When this card is activated, you can add one Vessel of the Dragon Cycle or Heavenly Dragon Circle from your deck to your hand. So it literally searches your Tenyi support cards. You can tribute one worm monster, then target one card on the field and destroy it. One monster on the field and destroy it. Once per turn during your end phase, you can send this card from your field to the graveyard, and if you do, place one Flawless Perfection of Tenyi from your deck or graveyard face up in your field zone. So, so it draws you a support card, you pop a card, and then it lets you activate your field spell that's actually good, the one that lets you your monsters be unaffected. Really solid card, really strong card. I like it a lot. Oh, they added Double Fusion. Nice. Double Fusion, pay 500 life points, fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field. Then you can fusion summon one more fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field. This card is, like, it's a card that Jaden Yuki used, like, twice. And so they printed it because of the, like, GX anniversary. I don't, it's really recent, though. Hold on. How long ago did this card come out? Is it not live in the OCG yet? MD released on July 4th and nothing else. It's not. It's only being released here so far. That's crazy. Okay, fair enough. 2-for-1 repair job. Okay. Banish one Dark Machine monster from your graveyard. Special summon one monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard that mentions an engine token. If a face-up Dark Machine monster you control is sent to the graveyard, except by battle while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card, special summon one engine token in attack position. You can only use one effect per turn, only once that turn. I mean, it's not that great. Malice in the Mirror. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls, banish one Malice monster from your hand or field. If you do, negate that monster's effects until the end of the turn. If this card is banished, you can target one Malice card in your graveyard, banish it, and if you do, add one Malice card of the same type from your deck to your hand. So this card lets you, if you banish Malice in the Mirror, you can banish a trap card and then draw a different trap card and then banish that trap card. So, solid option. It also lets you banish a monster to draw a different monster, which then triggers the monster being banished. So, Malice in the Mirror is like really, really solid card. Denial Deity Dotan. Interesting artwork here. Fusion, level 10 Light Warrior, 3000 attack, 2800 defense. Fusion of a light monster plus two or more plus two monsters except on the field or in the graveyard. One light monster plus two monsters except on the field or in the graveyard. So I guess in the hand, or in banishment, or in the deck. Okay. This fusion summon card cannot be destroyed by battle. As long as no monsters on your field or in your graveyard share an original name with any monsters on your opponent's field or in your opponent's graveyard, monsters you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. That is never going to happen. What? So it's like rewarding you for not playing hand traps? This card, I mean, giving all of your monsters the ability to not be destroyed by card effects is a pretty solid protection, but we have banishment, so, and they can still be destroyed by battle. So I don't know if this really matters too much. And you could just negate Dotan is the other thing. Like it's not like you can't just imperm this. So that is not worth not playing hand traps over. You can send this card from your hand, deck, or extra deck to the graveyard. Oh, no. You can send from your hand, deck, or extra deck to the graveyard one monster with the same original name as a monster on your opponent's field or graveyard. Then target one monster on their field or in their graveyard and banish it. So you should play the hand trap. Okay. So now it's saying like, oh, well, you can play the same cards, and now you just have to send them to the graveyard so you can banish theirs, and then since you banished it, I still have the effect. Very weird card, and definitely not worth the ridiculous requirement. That's not new. Triangle Dragon of the Dark Deep. This is a level 10 water sea serpent monster, but its effect activates when it's special summoned, so I guess you don't want to tribute summon it. If 3 or more level 10 monsters are in your field, graveyard, and are banishment while this card is in your hand, you can special summon this card. Oh, it's a it's a Ryuge support card. They printed a Ryuge support card. That's nice of them. If this card is special summon, you can send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. This card gains 500 attack points. Then if the card sent to the graveyard was a monster, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. Otherwise, you can send the new top card of your deck to the graveyard. Okay, so you can either mill twice, or you can mill once and burn your opponent for 1,000. Pretty decent. Good card. Temporal Fortune. We got the Pendulum card for Suships. Level 3, Scale 8. You target one card in your Pendulum Zone, toss a coin. Heads, special summon it. Tails, destroy it, but lose life points equal to its Pendulum scale times 300. So you can either special summon a free card from your Pendulum Zone, or you can burn yourself and destroy the card, which is not great. And then there's like a bunch of food review text, just like the other Suship card. Insect Invitation. Continuous spell card. Face-up monsters your opponent controls that were not summoned this turn become insects. You can only use the following effects of Insect Invitation once per turn. You can target 3 of your banished insect monsters, shuffle them into the deck, and draw 1 card. During the end phase of this card is in your graveyard because it was sent there from the hand this turn. You can place it face-up in your spell and trap zone. Face-up monsters you control, your opponent controls that were not summoned this turn becomes insect. It's like a blind second super poly enabler. Is a blind second super poly enabler really what B troopers need? Maybe, actually. Possibly. That's possibly correct. I'll ask Crow about this. He might want to play this. Scrap Garage. If a face-up machine monster you control is destroyed by a battle card effect, target 3 dark machine monsters in your graveyard, special summon them, but their attack becomes 0. You can banish this card from your graveyard, target 1 machine monster you control, and destroy it. They literally are trying to push this like engine deck really hard, but it doesn't do anything. Fists. Ragnarika Wisteria. Whoa, there's a new Ragnarika card. Okay. Continuous trap card. Special summon this card is a normal monster. That's a plant. Then if you control a Ragnarika Link monster, you can banish up to 2 cards from your opponent's graveyard. During the end phase of this card is in your graveyard, you can shuffle 2 insect, plant, and or reptile monsters from your graveyard or banishment into the deck, and if you do, set this card. Cool. Yeah, I mean, banishing 2 cards from your opponent's graveyard without targeting is insane. So, yeah, this card's great. Now we have the Malice Trap cards finally. I was wondering where these were. Malice CMTP07. You can activate this card the turn it was set by banishing a face-up Malice you control. Add 1 Malice from your deck to your hand. Then if you control a Malice Link monster, you could banish 1 card on the field. Excellent card. Malice CTB11. You can activate this card the turn it was set by banishing a face-up Malice you control. Special summon a Malice from your deck, or if your opponent controls 3 or more cards, you can special summon a Malice Link monster from your extra deck instead. For the rest of the turn, that summoned monster cannot attack and neither player can activate its effects. Pretty decent card. Just lets you get an extra extender. And banishing a monster you control is really good for you anyway. Phalanap Sisters. Level 1 Wind Fairy monster. If the total levels of monsters you control are less than or equal to the total levels of monsters your opponent controls, you contribute this card. Add 1 level 7 or higher insect or plant monster from your deck to your hand. During the end phase of this turn, take 2,700 damage. If you did... That's a very specific number. Take 2,700 damage if you did not normal or special summon the added monster or a card with the same original name after activating this effect. You can only use this effect once per turn. Okay, so you can use this card to draw Bear Grim and then Bear Grim people. Which is decent, I guess. I don't know. It can't special summon itself. So you have to use your normal on this. Yeah, it seems pretty bad. Template Skipper. Level 1 Dark Cyberse monster. You can special summon this card from your hand to a zone a Cyberse Link monster points to. During your main phase, you can banish a Cyberse monster from your hand or graveyard. If you do, this card's name can be treated as the banished monsters if used as link material this turn. Oh, okay, so this card just banishes one of your Malice cards and then treats itself as a Malice monster for the rest of the turn. That's not terrible. I don't know that that will see play in Malice because I don't think it's necessary, but it could. And the last card is Malice C GWC 06. You can activate this card the turn it was set by banishing a face-up Malice you control. Special summon one of your Malice monsters that is banished from your graveyard. Then if you control a Malice Link monster, you gain life points equal to the original attack of that special summon monster. You can only use one effect per turn. Okay. That appears to be every Malice card, I'm pretty sure. They have held back nothing. Yes, that is literally every Malice card that exists. Okay. Well then, that's a little bit shocking, actually. Okay. I guess we're gonna see how this goes. Deck seems pretty decent. Now remember, they link lock themselves, so you're gonna be playing nothing but links. But Cyberse is really good at playing link monsters, so you should look for some Cyberse interruptions or play Blind Seconds, because you can play Blind Seconds. She has 5,000 attack points. The Battle Wasps seem fine. I feel like I'm missing a card. Oh, this card. Battle Wasp Sachi the Ceremonial Bow. I apologize, I forgot about this card. Level 6 Insect Tuner Monster. If this card is Synchro Summon, you can treat it as a tuner. Once per turn, you can return one continuous spell you control to the hand. You can normal summon one Battle Wasp monster during your main phase this turn in addition to your normal summon set. Oh, that's what I was forgetting. That's right. Battle Wasps have the ability to take their Battle Wasp Wind, return it to the hand so they can reactivate it for the additional 2 summons. Okay, so it's way more consistent than just opening the 1 copy. That's right. I forgot about that. That's really good. And you get an additional normal summon, which is fine. If this card is sent to the graveyard as synchro material, you can inflict 100 damage to your opponent for each of your banished Battle Wasp monsters. The burn effect is like a standard for Battle Wasp, but it's not super relevant. Good card. See, I think Armed, the real winner of the box is Armed Rebellion, and this card is insane. So, Battle Wasps will be decent. Battle Wasp B-Troopers will probably see plenty of play. Sword Soul, I don't think Sword Soul was too far off, to be honest. Mula at Hara does not give you any sort of interruption, but I don't think it needs to be honest. Honestly, it feels like Sword Soul had some decent interruption. They just really didn't have a whole lot of board presence. So it was too easy to break their board. So this card being unbreakable is fairly decent, actually. Was there not a single zombie card in this box? Not a one. They didn't print a single zombie card. Not even a reprint. There are 0 reprints in this box. So if you are going into this box for Delta of Invitation, good luck. Otherwise, it seems fine. I might try a Tenyi Sword Soul. I like Sword Soul enough. I think that could be fun. I haven't really tested the Tenyi Link 4 yet, so I could see if it's any good. Malice. That Exodia deck is expensive. I need 3 Dormouse. I need 1 White Rabbit and 1 Chessie. And then 1 White Binder. But I guess it's not the end of the world. The fact that White Binder is a super rare makes it a little bit easier. And I don't have to play Malice in Underground, but I feel like it. No, I wouldn't play Malice in Underground because I don't want to trigger Dormouse's effect. It's not like it's adding it to my hand. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. I'll probably make it work. Anyway, that's the box, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. My name is Serafi, and I was thrilled to have all of you with me.